going back at the. They all from it. My diamonds, they all look at this, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they screaming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jungle, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man, I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happen when you give it a fake life, then the ape in. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you falling back with it. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you falling back with it. I got a girl.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
Let's go!
Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season.
Woo! Pump this motherfucking shit up. Let's go, Buddha. Woo! Let's get amped. Got to do something before you get your ass kicked now. Let's go. He ain't got no Saquon now. He got somebody, but he ain't got him. You know.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
A first carry for Samaje Perine.
Get on him.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first down throw for Prescott.
There it is.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
That's only because he ain't got Saquon. If he had Saquon, he ain't throwing on 3 picks.
What he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, let's go!
Oh, hell no.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at him. Come on, man.
Get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring position.
You're slumming me up, man.
Home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
What?
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big completion there on third and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. First and goal, and you know me. I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7.
There we go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Come on, y'all. Let's keep it up.
Send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be
they like
in,
that.
But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms.
Oh, he running Gibson.
Be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play. The
Woo! Oh, my God.
In their conference.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Man.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially
Yeah, I don't know if I can stop that shit.
Slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great
Damn, that was a highlight reel.
Two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Prescott on first down.
Get him. There you go. That should have been a fumble.
Out of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott.
There it is.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right.
Strowman!
To Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Let's go!
44, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll go on the ground. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, think you bring them on over.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That was Geis. That'd be touchdown, damn it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Quick.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They'll drop the throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
I ain't want to drill it.
Inside the 30 to the
I ain't want to drill it.
Line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, that might be all.
And
thank you.
Is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points.
Man, they 81.
Or in this case, a field goal.
Ooh, I got to tighten up,
man. They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Right there. Oh!
He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
There it is.
Another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Let's go!
To the 42-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
All right, let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Double. Eagle 44.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And just a short
oh, no, touchdown!
Down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you go 2.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, y'all. Hit squad.
Now to return.
Let's go.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
I know you're about to try back him.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now P-Ryan. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott from the gun. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they get the football.
All right, I'm back.
Shop at their own 49-yard line.
I'm back.
They got good starting field position as they come up here
back.
1st and 10.
I'm back.
The drive starts with a handoff to P-Ryan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Second down, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Prescott now from the 50. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Oh!
Jr. Touchdown,
Good move.
Giants. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say
He put the
that in
move
recent
on that
years,
ass.
the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And yet again, the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Let's go!
A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man is Grant. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute.
Hold up, man.
Let's see what they decide to do.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with P-Ryan. And he's got some space here. And now running.
Ooh, P-Ryan faking.
Down, but not before he gets into
P-Ryan
They
faking.
want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
P-Ryan faking.
First down, Prescott. But he will find Scott on the right side.
P-Ryan
He'll
faking.
go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
We need to go back to.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Right there.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
He is killing that side.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, hit, man.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tell him stop that shit.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. They'll try to throw now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Rosas puts this one through. And high fives for that one, as that drive ends in 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive, they might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And they'll run it here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
White 90, white 20.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Eagle 44.
Cover 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Ah!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
Ah!
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 30-yard
Every time I
line.
try to throw the fucking ball.
He had his eyes on the end end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes
Every
it into the
time.
end zone for a giant TD. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Rosas now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. So we've reached halftime here in deep. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they try the right side here. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete. Richardson has it.
What? Oh, I was about to say after the first, though.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it?
Oh, they fucking me, man.
When people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Let's go!
Damian Ratley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So Their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows
running
where to
everybody
go
over.
now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
I don't know what the fuck he do. What are they saying?
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Here you go.
Now a carry for P-Ron. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Get out. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And
Let's go.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Line, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3 down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he loses the football.
I knew that shit was coming.
And who's got it? The Giants. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to
I'll take that. I'll take that. It's all good.
Big time play. Knocking it free.
Defense,
step
up.
Good for your team.
Good starting
That's
field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Flush to his right. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
I forgot what the fuck play this is. I would, but I got to put somebody that knows what they doing.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
Good.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure.
There it is.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme.
I'm going for it, brother. I was you. I'm about to say.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Good job, Phil. Oh, no.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
No.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Let's go!
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line.
I'm going to run this bit till I can't no more.
There, bringing out 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
He knew I was going to cut back.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jamison Crowder.
He was wide open.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got
I like that play I did.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recover. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, I can't.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
Like
Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll run it here with P-Ryan. And some room to roam now. And taking
P-Ryan
the field and just shy of the 40. It's a 10-yard
You
pick
can have that.
moves the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity,
Get the fuck off me,
usually
though.
gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you,
let's go.
The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Get out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Flushed out right, and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding.
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Fuck that, they tied, man. They tied.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now Prescott finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
That boy was passing the front.
A lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Oh, hell no.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
Hell to the now, you won't get me like that.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Let's go!
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out comes Washington's offense as they get to take
Let's
over.
go!
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your team, you're hugging them, giving a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Let's go!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll run it here. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
He always fumbling, man.
And they have the football and will take over at the
always fumbling.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now Prescott breaks through the contact. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw is Prescott. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And some room to work. But I think the ball's
get that back.
Into the Redskins have it. They do.
Let's go!
Can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen.
Let's go, Redskins!
Absolutely. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yes, I need completion.
Yeah, a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6
That's
there
all.
on 1st. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Hey, let's go!
Just
Now
need
on 1st
completion.
down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down
5,
pass play.
4,
2nd and
3, 2, 1. Nope.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Washington, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.